Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, which at the time of this recording has been unable to break above a key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark, and we are seeing a rejection to the lower side, where here on the 4-hour chart we have also lost the 20-day MA, which is now acting as resistance. We are also trying to battle out a key area of support, that is a key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark, which we lost yesterday, and we have continued with the move that I predicted in the last few videos here on the Fantom chart, and I believe that we are going to continue seeing lower prices to fully maximize our red target area here in the formation of this second wave before we can start another bounce to the upside in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 3. And before I give you my next price targets and also the scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low at around the $0.16 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside, obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see this Elliot wave structure in red, having the first wave making its peak at around the $0.26 mark before we started this corrective structure, having that ABC corrective structure fully maximizing the formation of that wave 2. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expected next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and after making our peak at around the $0.3575 mark in the formation of that wave 3, we started a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 4, and after seeing the low for that fourth wave, we started another bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5, which has now given us a peak at around the $0.65 mark. And after seeing that peak, I believe we have now completed a 5-wave structure to the upside, which now means that we have completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside of this Elliot wave structure that I have right here in yellow. And after seeing the formation of a first wave to the upside, whatever we expect next is a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, and giving you my minimum target areas to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, and that target area lies between the $0.4691 mark and the $0.3541 mark, and I have marked that target area using this red target area down here, and that is the target area that I'm expecting to see the low for that second wave being made within. And once you see the low for that second wave, then we can expect a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And for us to fully maximize the formation of that wave 2, we need to continue losing, that is continue holding below the key area of support at around the $0.5 mark. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. I'm expecting Fantom to lose the key area of support at around the 0.5, and once that happens, I'll be expecting a retest of that key area of support, and once the retest is in, then we can continue pushing even lower to fully maximize our red target area before we can see that bounce to the upside. And in the formation of that wave 2, which is a corrective wave, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, and I believe we are seeing such a structure right here, where we can term this as the wave A, giving us a low at around the $0.5224 mark before we started this bounce to the upside, which was a short-term bullish movement, giving us a high at around the $0.6049 mark in what I'm terming as the formation of that wave B. And whatever we expect next after seeing the high for that wave B is a movement to the lower side in the formation of that wave C, which should fully maximize our red target area and also complete the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 2. And using the trend-based Fibonacci, we can also sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave C by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the high for that wave A to the low of that wave A, then dragging the fibs to the high for that wave B, and that gives me a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave C at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.3905 mark, which perfectly lies within this red target area that I'm expecting to see the low for that second wave. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenario scenarios, and let's continue watching that key area of support at around the $0.5 mark, because the moment we lose it, see a successful retest of that key area of support, that move could trigger a movement to the lower side to fully maximize the formation of that wave 2, and a break above that key area of support, that is that key area of resistance, could trigger a bit of a short-term bullish movement, maybe to get us back to the 20-day MA, which is now acting as resistance. And before I give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, let's first take a look at the indicators, where on the RSI you can see we are trading at around the 33 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support the formation of that second wave. And also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD you have been able to print a bearish cross, fully supporting the formation of that wave 2. And if I also take a look at the volume indicator, here on the volume indicator you can see that we are seeing a bit of an increase in the selling momentum, that is the selling volume here on the volume indicator, fully supporting lower movements in the formation of that wave 2. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing it on the Elliot structures, you can see that Fantom, after seeing lower prices from these low prices that we have been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $3.5 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure, which has now given us a low at around the $0.16 mark in what I'm terming as the second wave. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of these larger Elliott wave count 3. And here on the daily chart, I have a target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $5.7395 mark. And because the wave 3 to the upside is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing the formation of that wave 3. So that is what I'm expecting on the short-term scenarios and also on the long-term scenarios. And let's continue watching that key area of support at around the $0.5 mark, and also our target area in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 2. And let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.